So hello everyone. Now today I'm talking about I guess something that I don't know much on, but I'll give my best opinions on it. It's not easy to write a character in movies, shows, and whatever else, right? And this is in particular for the gay slash lesbian slash LGBTQ characters. Any of those characters is really hard to write for. There's a show either I think it's called like Q something. I don't know what it is. It's a show about I don't understand about. I never did. So it's like 1:30 and I'm recording this, so yeah, sorry about that. And let's be real here. Characters who are I guess part of queerness is hard to write because you can't. It's not easy to because not every gay person is flamboyant. Not every gay person or not every lesbian is this buff woman. Not every trans person or like a chick. But that's what I mean. These characters are hard to write for. And if you know how to write these characters, you could, but the part of that part is that you can't really seem to write these characters down. And I think people seem to give about that part that's hard to do. There's no way in hell a character could be written in a way that can make the script work. In particular for trans characters. If you watch any show or a movie or whatever that has a trans character in it, there's no way writing them. Let's be real here. For one example, in the Leprechaun movie, I think it was Back in the Hood. I think it was. They had like a, I think it was like a flamboyant dude or a woman. I can't tell. Like a trans character. I have no idea. I have the movies, but I have not watched them in a while. Guess what? That character was written as a character. Well, in like a way that they're written, I guess. But it's hard to write characters like that. Let's be real here. There's no way you could without making it sound problematic in today's standards. And if you're wondering what I'm clicking, um, I am looking at Guardian Tales like on my computer. I had to download it. But this is what I mean. Characters like that, it's not easy to write. They never work. They never will be. And stuff like that could never be written. In particular, characters like that. And if you look at a movie from like several years ago, you would see, oh, that looks very problematic in today's standards. Which in reality is not. It just shows that some people look at movies and they think that is problematic, but in reality, it's really not. It's kind of there. You know what I mean? But that's the thing. Characters like that are hard to write. There's no way you can write them down without making it sound like you're making fun of that group. And I'm not saying this in negative light. I'm really not. You just can't do it so easily. Characters are just not easy to write down, no matter how hard you really think that these writers are trying. But if it's like characters that are like a stereotype, say like some movies make fun of the stereotypes of, oh, this character is gay, so, or in particular if it's like a horror movie, is if it's like the tropes of, oh, the black person, like the black guy dies first in other movies in particular. But that's what I mean. These movies and shows, characters like that are hard to write down, and you think they're easy enough. Good luck with that. In if you get the right person for the group, say like if you get a trans person, um, uh, if you get like a person who's trans to write a trans character, that won't work because every other trans person may think that this character did not represent us correctly or stuff like that. And that's what I mean. It's really hard to know of how do you go on this without making it sound bad to the same group you want to cater to. And for me, I would have a hard time if I made a show saying, "Oh, this show is about a certain character and that like that and that." I couldn't. I could never make a script like that. It would be in the first person point of view. So like from my angle. But yet again, this stuff is really hard and not the simplest thing in the world. Just because you think it look easy, it's not. Nothing is in this world. So I hope you have a good day, and I am probably going to play my phone. Yeah. Peace out.